Directed by Guillermo del Toro. We've reached the top of the staircase, but what is here? This raises that entire staircase up. Well, we'll deal with him in a minute.
Splish, splash. Splish, splash. Have you heard how curiously the sea churns? Like a storm, but like the rain, only gentle, like dripping water. It bellows from deep inside of me. Here it comes, up through my inside, but gently, like little droplets. Have you heard like it? Here it comes, but gently.
More brain fluid. Wrong one. Again. In the early days of the Healing Church, the Great Ones were linked to the ocean, and so the cerebral patients would imbibe water and listen to the howl of the sea. Brain fluid writhed inside the head, the initial makings of internal eyes. Alright, need to go right back up and kill that crow. Before leaving. If I remember right, it has an item. Guidance. Yeah, that's a weaker version of the rune we got from Ludwig. Why does that crow have it? I'm not entirely sure. I just assume it ate the remains of somebody who did. Much like the rest of the items they and the rats and stuff have. Alright, let's get back up on the proper staircase. Doesn't matter. It's all the same place. Oh, right here anyway. Never mind. Now, the way this is built, I feel like this is very reminiscent of the Duke's archives in the first Dark Souls, which also had level design focused around rotating staircases. Now, it wasn't actually that complex, and they were just two sets, and they would either rotate left or right, and they'd lead to different areas. Ooh. Oh no, oh no. Okay, well, I survived that. But I feel like the actual complexity of this area is what people felt the complexity of the Duke's Archives was, because when you're first time through and the way things are shifting around here and there, it can feel much grander than it is. Alright. Need to get back up there. Now that everything's changed, I kinda lost track. But I am somewhere I haven't been before, so... Notice these patients here don't have their heads at all anymore. That's not a bug. That's supposed to be that way. Because, as we already established, there's a couple already who don't have bodies at all either. Okay, this is exactly where I need to go. I just noticed the really fast ones running that way. And Alright, well, I think that takes care of them, so... Few of them just appear to have accidentally committed suicide. Oh, this room's not dark. It is full of large heads, however. And unlike the NPC ones we've spoken to before, they do not drop brain fluid, and they are actively hostile. They actually die when you, kill them, though. Notice how this whole room is full of, dead giant head bodies? Question mark? Blue elixir. Enlarged head. An enlarged head of a patient of the cathedral, with a cavity that just happens to fit a human head. Although I wouldn't be mad to try it on. But if you do, listen carefully, for the sticky sound drip drop as water seeping up from the depths. Slowly, steadily. Let's put that on. And if you were listening closely, you could hear a drip that comes about every now and then while wearing this. Alright, just retracing my steps, making sure I'm going the right directions. Now, staircase has changed. There's reason to go back through there. Oh. Wait, yeah? There it is. Patient room, floor 3. Underground cell key. Come on. Poison. Tumor. Let's get into a spot where I can examine your body when you're dead. Come on. Right here. Notice the huge hand. There's still little bits of digits on there, covered in tumors, growths, and extended bone all the way out. And that was an underground cell key. Key to the cell below the Grand Cathedral. Hunters are held within the underground cell so that things better left unseen and knowledge better left unknown will decay quietly in the fallow darkness. That will open the cell to the man who was speaking to himself. Down below. And here's another patient type. All bound up in a straitjacket like apparatus, having to crawl around like worms. Lock shield. An artisanal shield crafted with blue glass, originally used to safeguard the leader presiding over a sacred healing church ceremony, and later supplied to tomb prospectors, in particular those exploring the labyrinth of Iz. The blue is fashioned after a lake, and the shield greatly reduces all forms of non-physical damage. Let me change my head back. I really like the look of this shield. As it's noted, it's not a Dark Souls style shield. It does not block physical damage very well at all. But it is great for fire and arcane. And it eats a fair bit of stamina because this is not a game about blocking. I also just really like the way it looks. It's got a great design. It makes me wish it was in a Souls game. Let's see. Alright, back down we go. And with the movement of that staircase, a lot of these patients have crawled out and fallen to the main floor. They may be worm-like, but they are nowhere near as bad as the damn parasites. I can actually hit these with regular attacks. I say as I'm continually using jump attacks on them.
Please, could you do something for me? I need brain fluid. Oh, thank you. You're terribly kind. Oh, it's wonderful. Oh, I hear the sticky sound. Do you hear it too? Oh, I know. Will you have my blood as thanks? I'll have you know, I was once a blood saint too, so do come back if you ever run dry of saint's blood. Oh, it's wonderful. Oh. Oh. I'll have you know, so do come back.
That was the first brain fluid. I want to do a little more exploring before I reload and able to give her a second one. See, notice how even though all these just went up a floor, the designs of what where you can go are much different. Okay, that's progress, but that's not what I want. I want to get over to that area with the still living enemies. Wherever the heck that may be. Patient room 4-4. Let me put the torch back on so we can see. Okay, so we're back in here. Yeah, that one over there. That's where I want to be. I just don't know... Don't remember how. I like to avoid going through and doing everything again.
I have failed. Please, Lady Maria.
Yeah, I don't want to go through that door yet. Well, let's go reload, I guess. Or, actually, let's go, open that, cell first, then reload. Perhaps the key I'm looking for is through that way. The door down there does not open with this key. Francie Coldblood.
Shrouded by night, proud under the beast, only the true blade.
Now we can't talk to nor help this guy, unfortunately. Yamamura hat, Kaki Heori, Kaki Heori, Old Hunter armbands, and Wine Hakama. Take a look at those. A standard Yamamura hunter hat. A standard hunter's hat, worn by Yamamura the Wanderer. This hat and staff were given to him when he became a hunter and confederate of the League. Kaki Heori. Garb of a distant eastern land, worn by Yamamura the Wanderer. This eastern warrior pursued a beast for honorable revenge, then became a hunter of the League, but when he stared straight into impurity, it drove him mad. Old hunter armbands wound tightly to prevent infection with the scourge. Of course, the idea that the scourge was infectious was pure hearsay. So, that guy is somewhere eastern. Potentially whatever the Japanese analog of Bloodborne would be. Might as well spin these while we're here.
I must have drifted. What is it you desire? Very well, let me...
Might as well round those off.
Farewell, may...
There's the Harrowed Hunter.
Oh, hello. Not a pretty sight, is it? The true face of the blood-worshipping, beast-purging, healing church. But that's not all. You seek the secrets held by the nightmare, do you not? Then here's what you must do. Climb the astral clock tower and kill Maria. She hides the real secret. Go on. Kill Maria atop the astral clock tower. She hides the real secret.
Now, Lady Maria is the one that has been many of these patients with some sanity left are calling out for forgiveness or for her help, her aid of some kind to ease their suffering. She's basically the patron saint of this hospital.
It's wonderful. Oh, I hear the sticky sound. Oh, I know. I'll have you know. So do come back. Oh. Oh. I'll have you know. I was once, so do come back.
I gave her the... I don't know what's the problem here. She's supposed to be asking for the second brain fluid.
Oh. I hear the sticky sound. Do you hear it too? Oh. I know. I'll have you know, so do come back.
Maybe she, maybe there's a little bug here. Let me, I don't have any saint's blood. I need to refresh again. What's the deal? No reason she should be asking me that. It might be them holding the other character's blood, so I'm gonna use those. And it's such a weird problem for them to give you.
Oh, will you accept my...
Okay, here we
That makes
go.
me happy. But I cannot move. Look, on my right arm. I'm sorry to trouble you. But you don't mind, do you?
Such a weird little mechanical roadblock for this quest line. Blood taken from Adeline, patient of the research hall, restores HP, then continues to rejuvenate HP for some time. Adeline was originally one of the blood saints who received treatment by the church to cultivate worthy blood. Adeline's was one of the few cases that turned out favorably.
Oh, there you are. Don't be greedy. As they say, fear the thirst for blood. Oh, don't be greedy. I should know. I was once a blood saint too.
Well, guess I'll use it. Maybe that will fix this problem.
Oh, don't be greedy. I should.
Go on, Shihai.
Hello, please. Somebody. I need help. I'm trying. But I'm afraid the sound is fading. Hello? Is that who I think it is? Please. Oh, please, I need brain fluid. The sticky sound is fading fast. Please bring me brain fluid. I must have it. That sound, it is all that guides me. Without it, I'll be sent back to my former, lesser years. Yes, that's it. Let me have it. I can hear it. Yes. The sound that guides me. Thank you. Thank you so much. You have saved me. Take this charm. Lady Maria gave it to me, but it is all I can offer, other than my own blood.
Balcony key. There we go.
Do not abandon me. I promise to do good. Oh, hello. Do you hear that? The sticky sound, as clear as day. Slip, slop, drip, drop, slip, slop. How extraordinary. Do you think that water drips even down deep below at the bottom of the sea? Can you hear it?
Alright then. Do this from a safe spot. key to the balcony on the first floor of the research hall. Lady Maria of the Astral Clock Tower gave this to the patient Adeline. Maria had hoped Adeline would find comfort in the faint breeze that carried the scent of flowers from outside, but Adeline couldn't fathom her intentions. Couple items dropped in here, I think. Lethal damp blood gem. Kid in cold blood. And unpoisoned. Oh. Thankfully, antidotes. Looks suspiciously like the cathedral's lumen flower garden, does it not? Now, also for the record, I think this is when the cathedral and everything that this is representing in the waking world is different from the one we fight Vicar Amelia and Briatis in. It just shows influence of design as well as good asset reuse. Now, if you just try to run through this, these guys are gonna be all over you with that crazy spell. So, just gotta careful and try to stealth as many as possible. A point where their blindness comes into play, if you're careful, which I apparently was not. You have to move very slowly, or else they'll hear you. Oh. Man, that guy hears me from far away. Perhaps I should try a pebble, because I'm surprised that he can hear me. Black Sky Eye. Look at that when it's a little bit safer. Do that up here, might as well. Black Sky Eye. Soft eye blessed by a phantasm. They were discovered through Bergenler's contact with the arcane, but in the end revealed nothing. Deep within the eye lies a vast stretch of dark sky that rumbles with an endless meteor storm. The slightest rub of the tiny orb and the rock will tumble and soar. So that is the spell this the nightmare version of Vicar Amelia was shooting us with. Where it was the small blue meteor that she was sending our way. And now it says it's blessed by a familiar, and given the weird texture on that, and what I know of real world, like I guess, connections is, we know that the familiars are like slugs and snails and other sort of weird things, but, the way that one's kind of phrased and put together, I think the being blessed by a familiar means you've been given an eye parasite in this case. And just like the other one, breakable glass. Now this jump is a bit of a pain in the ass. Hopefully I can get it. Not gonna spend too long on it since it's quite a ways to come back for it. Oh, nice. First go. Pulsing damp blood gem. And we're back here. Alright, let's, I'll deal with that one balcony floor thing later. We're going to talk to Adeline one more time after a reload, and then we're going to go take care of that boss.
Drip, drop.
Alright, guess I need to reload one more time to advance this quest line. Because she has one more set of dialogue. The weird thing is that this particular quest line is not even obtuse. It's just got some weird little mechanical issues with the blood and the required reloads and whatnot in order to get things to trigger correctly. Oh, come on, are you kidding me?
Drip.
Sorry for all the reloads this episode. Wasn't expecting it quite like this. I was expecting a couple to get that Herald Hunter to spawn earlier, but I forgot Adeline has quite a few, which makes it kind of a pain when you know exactly what you're doing and don't have to leave here that many times and go back to a dream. For whatever weird reason, it's not designed for all in one go.
Oh, hello. One last time. Will you fetch brain fluid just one last time? The murky, mushy fluid that will make me whole. The sticky sound whispers to me. So very close, right into my ear. My head, just a head, that's all there is. I need my baptism. Please, I beg of you. I want to be something. Please, the sticky sound whispers I need my baptism. Or perhaps I'm already brimming over.
And now how do we get it the last time? We fail to realize our own latent potential until the moment it is lost, and we sense its absence. Ironically, this is the very nature of insight. Like the moment one licks one's own blood, only to be startled by its sweetness.
Please, give me breath. The sticky sound. I see a shape. My guide, I see your voice. Clearly as it bends and bleeds. My own revelation. Just for me. Thank you for everything. Really, I used to be nothing.
And with that, her quest line ends. She gave us a Carl rune. Milkweed. A Carl rune envisioned by Adeline, patient of the research hall. A transcription of the inhuman sticky whispers that reveal the nature of a celestial attendant. Those who take this oath become a lumen wood that peers towards the sky, feeding phantasms in its luscious bed. Phantasms guide us and lead us to further discoveries. I will put that on next session. But first, I want to take care of this boss. It should also be noted that rune looks an awful lot like HP, the initials of Howard Phillips Lovecraft. should be basically the last needed ascent of this tower. And I may have went up a little too high. Ironically enough. Yep. Ah, great. See, this actually is the weird staircase that is a little complicated.
I have failed. Please, Lady Maria. I have failed.
Living failures. Failed attempts at a celestial emissary. Much like the celestial emissaries, there is more than one. They may have a hard time communicating with the cosmos, but they sure as hell can summon it. Praise Lord. Astral Clock Tower Key. That key will open up this door, but we will save that for next time. Both the opening and the description. Thank you all for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you next session. Bye!